Hey Wargamers, today we have a little bit more of a hobby-focused video. Basically, I have been working on painting these models for my supporters over on Patreon. They are done, and so now I want to share them with you guys as well before I ship them out. These are 3 different models for 3 different supporters on Patreon. I have a Cadre Fireblade, I have a Xenos Trapper from Wargaming Exclusive, and a Ghostkeel, of course. So let's start with this guy. It's just a standard Fireblade. He gave me the instructions that he wanted black armor with red sept coloring and then white shoulder pads, so that's what this is. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Let's see if we can get to focus a little bit better here. Yeah, so I really like how the red, white, and black kind of came together on this in the relative proportions. Basically, one of the issues that I run into sometimes when painting models is, how to balance the different colors, right? You don't want it to be like a completely even distribution of colors because that looks incoherent. But this guy, I really like how there's just a few accent pieces that are white. Otherwise, you have the black and then the red. I was able to use some airbrushing to do some fading on the cape here that I'm pretty happy with as well. Similarly with the Xenos Trapper here, I was able to do some fade work on the cape that I liked how that turned out. I am super uncomfortable with doing human flesh tones, so that would be the weakest part of this model in my opinion. But I really like how the cape turned out. It's obviously an Inquisitor or Sister of Battle, but the supporter who's going to be receiving this is going to be using it as part of a Tau army. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yeah. So there's that. And then of course the Ghostkeel. I've never painted a Ghostkeel in purple before, but I like how it turned out. We'll start with the drones here. So I went with a standard kind of black muted scheme for the mechanics of the drone, and then switched to a bright purple on top. But one of the things that I really like doing with drones is including some lens work. So of course on the primary lens there, but I also have some on the sides here as well, just because I imagine that there would be multiple layers of sensors. And I think that gives it kind of a nice little touch of color in an otherwise bleak underside. So got 2 drones here, and of course, as always, if you guys don't know, don't ever glue your drones to your bases. They come off just fine. So easy peasy way to make sure you don't snap those flying bases. All right, and then with the Ghostkeel here, yes, the interior is painted as well. You can remove the helmet and see inside, but this is loaded out as all fusion. You guys might have seen me starting to assemble all these guys on a live stream a few weeks ago at this point. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. Instructions here were purple and black, so that's what we went with. But again, I'm trying to accent that with some lighter purple here, and on the head, of course. I really enjoy painting the helmets on Ghostkeels in particular, just because of this curved section right here. It provides a really nice opportunity for some highlighting work. So yeah, but basically most of the body is purple, but all the mechanics are black. So that's black here. Yeah. And then of course I did some lens work as well here, some energy effects by hand. So that's all hand mixed and highlighted and everything. So yeah, I like how it worked. It has a little bit of Evangelion feel to it without matching that color scheme exactly. But overall, very happy with how that turned out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, if you want me to paint models for you, head on over to Patreon and join our community over there. Without anything else to say, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and happy wargaming. Hey everyone, this video was made possible by my supporters over on Patreon. If you also enjoyed this video, consider joining our community over there. Special thanks to Max Harrison, NoExcusesPanda, Paul Lueders, TauOswell, Nick Steele, Jared Egeler, Brian Mann, Jake Johnson, Eric Jackson, RP, Julian Peck, Youhei Penguin, Andy M. Young, Peter Benjamin Parker, and Giovanni DiMaggio.